In this short video, I'll show you the first steps that you need to take to create a proposal using Streamlyne. A Streamlyne record is required to submit any kind of proposal for external funding, as well as any kind of unfunded agreement that requires the university's authorization. When you first log into Streamlyne, you'll see your dashboard and the action list that contains any proposals you've created that are still being worked on, or any kind of document that requires your action. If you're creating your first proposal today, chances are your action list is going to be empty. To create a new proposal, you'll use the main menu and navigate to the pre-award section. To get started, you'll need to know what kind of proposal you plan to create. There are 3 kinds of proposals. If you need to create something that doesn't have a budget, such as an unfunded agreement, a white paper, a pre-proposal, letter of intent, or a post-award modification, you can just create a quick proposal. So you'll go to the Quick Proposal item and click the button that says Create New. All proposals will use the Proposal Development menu item. You'll be submitting your proposal documents in some other system that's required by your sponsor, and you'll create an abbreviated proposal record for UNM. And there you'll click Create New. Streamlyne will generate a blank proposal development document for you to begin your work. In order to save a proposal development document and work on it later, the only things that you need to do are to fill out this Required Fields for Saving Documents section. Note that just above this gray bar, between the red and the gray bar, you have a series of instructions that you can refer to. I'm going to get started by entering my sponsor. Anytime you see this magnifying glass, that means that there is a search function associated with that field. Instead of entering the sponsor name in this field, I'm going to click on the magnifying glass. And that brings up a lookup. So in this lookup, I can search by the sponsor name, or if it has a common acronym, I can use the acronym. All of these searches require either an exact match or the use of wildcard terms. So if I want to search for the National Science Foundation, I could type in National Science Foundation, but I'm going to be a little lazy and use the asterisks and science to find any agency that uses the word science. Click search, and you'll see a list of all the available options that are in UNM's database. Here I found the National Science Foundation, and I'm going to click Return Value to enter that as the sponsor in my record. If you have searched and you cannot find your sponsor, that may mean it is not yet an approved sponsor in UNM's system. You'll need to contact OSP. They have a form for requesting a new sponsor available on their website. Then I'm going to simply complete the rest of this information in the first panel about my project, the start and end dates, what kind of research it is, what my lead unit for submitting the proposal would be, whether it's research or some other kind of proposal, and the sponsor deadline. And I'm going to give the project a title. Note that all of the information that you fill out in this panel initially can be replaced later with updated information. So if you don't have your final project title, that's fine. You can enter a draft title. However, the one item that is going to stick with your proposal is the lead unit, the unit that is submitting the proposal. So make sure that you have selected the correct unit or department. Once I have that information filled out, I'm going to click Save at the bottom of the page. And now I have a proposal record and a proposal number that I can use to communicate with OSP or with anyone that's helping with this proposal. Now the document is saved. I can come back to it later. When you exit a proposal, make sure to not just close the window. Actually press this close button at the bottom of the screen. This will ensure that the proposal doesn't become locked if somebody else is going to be working on it with you. When you close the proposal, it will ask you one more time whether you want to save, and you'll exit back out to your action list.